Hey up, welcome back to another Fishing Up North. And today I'm at a brand new venue, one I've never ever fished before. It's a rarity this place is in Wakefield, Nottingley. Never heard of it until about 3 weeks ago, and I saw a post on Facebook with a picture of a carp on there, and I was like, what's this? Looked it up, and yeah, it is Birkin Tea Room and Fisheries. Whether they concentrate on the tea room more than the fishery, I don't know. So I've literally just got here. You can see the lake in the background there. Bit of an interesting lake. It literally is a bit of I don't know, I thought it was a bit of a match lake when I first got here. Because it is like a river, basically, and it runs all around there and then up around the back of there, and does a full circle with an island in the middle. So I've literally just rocked up here. Let me spin you around. There's the car park down there, although I can park here, which is nice. So there's the car park over there. There's a guy fishing just where those cones are there. I was a quick chat with him. He's lost a couple this morning. He fishes it quite a lot. He's had a 19-pounder out of here, which is always a good sign. There is a couple, I don't know if you can see, in a tent over there that's fished overnight apparently. I'm thinking they're just setting up here, to be honest, is where I thought. However, I just walked up there to do a bit of B-roll, and I was just taking a quick video of the lake here, and the guy behind me shouted, "It looks nice, doesn't it?" And he was walking along the road along here. It's beautiful here. I know it should be. I dug it out, so yeah, I've already met the owner and had a good chat with him. And basically, the car park is here, and I said to him, "Where would you fish?" And he said, "Next to that buoy there, which you can't get a car around there. It's a right trek around that way. It's a right trek around." And I know fishing is all about putting the effort in and all of that, but I don't know if I can be stumped to take everything around there. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to rock up here, and if I end up moving, I end up moving. I'm here all day. I've come quite late actually. It is 5 to 12 now. So yeah, we'll see how we get on here. The wind is blowing up here into this bit, so I think I can fish 2 rods. I think it says here. So you've got to pay £6 per rod. I can fish one down in this margin bit down here, and one opposite here. Also, I think floating bread works quite well here, which I bought a loaf of bread. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's get set up down here. Apparently, speaking to the guy that dug it out, which I presume is the owner, he said, yeah, quietness is the key. So I'm thinking if I drop some baits down there and fish from here, I might do all right. So yeah, let's get set up, let's get sorted, and I'll come back to you. Okay then, so the rods are in. So I've gone for my favourite margins. Now I've got a new tool for margins, but I just didn't want to do it just yet, but I'll show you that later on. So basically I've got one rod here, I've got 2 rods in at the minute. I may go with 3, I don't know yet, depends how prolific it gets. Sorry about the geese in the background. So I've literally got one in this little margin here in front of these reeds, fed it up with some pellet, and then this one on the left here I have sent all the way up there, literally that bush that's sticking out there. That's where that one is. So that one is on the old Pink Faithful, Raspberry Ripple, and this one is on the other Faithful, Robin Red. I have brought a feeder rod, which potentially I will send over the other side between these 2 bits here. I'll probably feed it up a little bit while I'm waiting. I did have a little beep on this one about 1 minute before I started filming. So that's a relatively semi-positive sign. I am thinking about putting back leads on though, because yeah, it is running straight on. I don't know how deep it is. It's only about, I think it's about 3 foot, I reckon, maximum deep down there. So yeah, I may end up putting back leads on both of them for now. So yeah, the gaffer came around and walked around and had a quick chat with me again. He basically saying that, yeah, fish off the surface, off the top, which I will definitely try later on, but I just wanted to get some rods in the water and get fishing to start off with, which is what I've done. The wind is quite bad here, so apologies on here. I do have a microphone, but it's currently set up to bike cam over there. So yeah, if it does go off, then you'll see the action from there again. But yeah, sat down, just having a little chill after I've set up. Let's see what happens. Okay, so in the next episode of what can I buy for my fishing? I saw this in a YouTube video. This is the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? You find lots of hints and tips on things. And I bought one of these. Now, I'm pretty sure you've all seen one of these rakes before. For clearing weed and whatnot. It's out in front of you, and I fished a few lakes in my time that, yeah, I could have done with one of these, in fairness. However, this one's a deluxe version. And the reason it's a deluxe version is for something that I love doing. Okay, so normally you just attach your line to that using a clip and cast it out and pull it in. This one, however, does this. So it attaches to a landing net pole. So now, I've had to show some B-roll of me bringing in this margin rod that I had down here a second ago, thinking, oh, a lot of crap on there. Now I can come into this margin here that I'm fishing. Get down here, look. Hey, look at, Jesus, that's deep. Look at how deep it is. Let's see. Scrape it. Clean. Now, it's going to need a bit of time to recover. What's that there? There's something there. I need to get in before that bit there. There's a bit of a reed or something down there. There we go, all this stuff down here, clearing it all out. So, we'll see how this does for my margin fishing. Definitely clearing a bit of stuff down there to make a better presentation for the bait. Just one more pass. There we go. Boom. Okay, quick sit rip. Rods have been in about an hour and a half now. It is 5 to 2. Yeah, I've had one blarp on this rod over here early on, but nothing else on there. So I've only got one rod over there. I've got 3 rods out at the minute. So I've got one rod just out here while I sorted out and braked out that margin that you saw me do a minute ago, which I will, once that's settled down a bit, I've chucked some pellet in there. I'll get that back in that margin. I've got this feeder rod out here, which is literally just in this area here that I'm baiting up, and then this left hand rod here, which is right the way down there, in the margin that had the beep earlier on. So yeah, at the moment I'm on brand new water. I'm just trying to seek out what bait works. I've had quite a few chats with a lot of people actually that have been fishing it or walking around, and there was a bush then. Where was that? I've definitely heard a bush then. I'm also told it's always very windy here. This is the norm. It's quite a windy day. Where was that bush? You can't see it all with the ripples. So yeah, I've been talking to quite a lot of people about this place. A lot of people are saying that meat works quite well. Guess what's the only bait that I didn't bring today? I thought I had some in my bag and I must have used it on my last fishing trip, so I haven't got any meat. So it is a case of using everything. I've got some pepperami, which is as close as I can get to meat, but yeah, that's it. Okay, alright, come back to you in a bit. Okay, fish on. Got no idea. Oh, where's he gone? Yeah, dude. He's going straight for that margin. He's going to go there. He's going there. No. Keep going. Alright then, here she comes, the first ever Birkin Carp. Not seen her yet. Also needs a bit of hat cam this as well, I think. Because this is quite a nice little fish. Big fish. And I think you can already see what bait I've caught it on. I'll have to get the big net out here after this. Wow. Whew. That's a pretty decent fish if that's the average stamp in here. Wow. Wow. And there we have it. Okay, so Birkin Farm. You've got quite a bit of egg spawn in there. But Birkin Farm, first ever carp. Not bad going that. I reckon it's at least 13 or 14 pound. Put up an half decent fight. Right, let's just give you a breather back in the water a minute and get the weighing scales out. There we go. Right then, let's see what we're working with. That is 15. 15.28. It's not bad going. We'll see what the scales say in a minute. Right then, dude. There you go. Cheers for that. And away. There we go. There's a bit of a dodgy battery connection, I think. So 15.28 was it? Minus 2.58. So basically £2, 15, 13 £13. Caught on. You know what? Right then, we are off the mark. We have caught a fish. Okay, fish number 2, and this one is pulling. This is pulling. It's gone straight for them reed things over there. Get him out of there. Yeah. Yeah. And the margin again. And that's the margin I just raked out as well. That's a very good sign if I've caught one from that. Right, I need to move this rod out of the way because this is well in the way of that fish and it ain't doing a great deal, so I'll move that. Again, I don't know a stamp of fish in here, what they're like, but they, unsurprisingly, liking a bit of a pink wafter. Wow. Oof. I need to move this rod, I need to bring this one in really, but I'll do that in a minute. They fight well. Wow. And that clutch is on some. Hello. Wow. Stamp of fish in here. Looks very, very good. And I've still not got my big net out yet. I'm definitely going to need my big net out. Which I will do after this one. I don't think he's quite as big as the last one, but he is a decent size. That'll do for me. Boom. On the raspberry ripple. There's the proof. It's quite as big as the last one, but it's got a dodgy mouth. I've caught a few times, but there she is. I'll give her a quick weigh if the scales will work, but I'm saying about £10 I reckon. And away. Okay, I'm just putting this on because Bailiff just came over to me and said, "Did you see the barn owl?" And I said, "No." I didn't see the barn owl. He said it flew. Oh, I don't know where I was looking, but I certainly wasn't looking at that. So I'm now looking. Oh, look at that! Here he is. That's the barn owl. That is over there. Come this way. What good timing was that? Through them trees. He's come back. He said he'll come back and swoop along here in a minute. Well, not in a minute. He said there's an owl box over there. I can't believe the timing on that. I have to zoom in on that, but that was 100% a barn owl. Wow. And this tree here, I'm sure I've heard a woodpecker. I've never really seen a woodpecker in the wild, I don't think, but proper. Is that a woodpecker? It is. That's a woodpecker. Wow. I've seen a woodpecker in the wild. Okay, let's put a bit of juice in. So I've got my solid bag here. Oh, the smelliest stuff in the world is this, but it's very good. Right, let's wander down here and put this quite a way away from the where I'm fishing, but as I say, this is where all the fish activity has been. There's nobody fishing it yet, so I can smell that on my hands. It's dripping out there as well. But yeah, in these reeds over here is where I've heard these fish boshing. So let's bang this as close to these reeds as I can get. And these bits here, look. Right then, you want to get one go at this? Oh! I don't know if you saw that, but I didn't take the bail arm off. Well, right then. Let's have another go. Beautiful. Alright, let's walk it back.
Nearly knocked myself out then. Hey, how many times have you all done that? Not taking the bail arm off. Right.
Tighten that up. On there. Might take a little bit of time to settle down because it is quite a way over there. Are they moving already? Them reeds. I mean, if that becomes a hot spot, I can move down a little bit. I don't know if you can see on the camera there, but yeah, the flat spot does exactly what it says on the tin. It's made it all flat around the reeds, look. Okay, right, I'm going to reset these margin rods. Right, I think we're in on the old one down there that I've put in. Yeah, fish on. Nice. It's quite a way away, is this? But the moved has worked out. I was just bringing in the other rod, a margin rod, because I was about to put out a pellet waggler because I was a bit bored. But then this is a bit of a funny take due to the fact that it had a back lead on and it was quite a way away. But here she comes. Nice swirls. Come back this way, you. Got the big net this time. Some really nice swirls. That's only been down there about, well, you saw me cast it in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago. Well, sure as heck will be another one going there. There's some nice swirls, but I get the feeling it's not as big. In fact, I can see how it's moving. Although, if swirls are anything to go by, well, it's got a tail on it. Not put its head up yet. Am I going to need the big net or the small net? It's got some power in its tail. There she comes. Probably only need the small net, to be honest, but where even is the small net? It's there. Are you ready? Oh. It's not as small as I thought it was, but still will go in. Oh. It won't. There you go. Fish number 3. Get in. Fish number 3. I'll give myself about £7 for that one. Well, welcome. And away. Okay, just do a quick sit rep. It is 20 to 6. Just had a quick run on that rod there. The fish was on, but then it came off. These 2 rods to the left over here, they've done not a great deal. I've got one in the margin, just down here, and then one out there, just by that. And yeah, it's not doing a great deal. This one over here is the one that's doing the business. Not too sure what time I'm going to stay till. We'll see. If it picks up, because obviously now is the bit of a witching hour, so if it picks up a little bit, but then I'll probably stay a little bit longer. I'm not quite sure what time you get kicked off. I think it's open whenever you want to go, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with my 3 fish so far. That's a decent haul. Another few would be nice. So yeah, we will see what the early evening brings. If there's any more bleeps or blabs, I'll come back to you. Right, we're into last knock-ins now. It is 7 minutes to 7. So, this rod here that's had quite a few runs from over there has just died in the last hour and a half. It's done nothing. Put it back, exactly the same bait, same bag, same place, nothing. So I've obviously moved away from there. This rod here that I've had no fish on all day, the middle one, is just in front of that there. That's done nothing all day. And this left on rod here, now, earlier on today, it had a run from up there. I was playing the fish, and then some people turned up and sat in that peg there. But as you can see, they've now gone. So the minute they've gone, for the last 20 minutes, I think, I've put that rod back where it was, chucked all the rest of my bait in there, so it's well baited up, and we'll see if that screams off as well. So yeah, we're definitely into last knockings now. So if I get a fish, I'll come back to you. If I don't, I'll see you at the outro. Right, I'm doing my outro here. I have just got that one rod in down there. I've got this on just in case that barn owl makes a reappearance. I don't think it's going to, but just in case it does. Fish down there eating their breads. So Birkin tea room and fishery. I love it. I've actually found a bit of a hidden gem here, I think. It's not a secret, but I can't believe I've never known about it. I think definitely the stamper fishing here is pretty impressive. I can definitely maybe see me doing a campaign here to catch a 20. There's definitely some 20s in here. I think 23 is the late record, but you just say that he's definitely is bigger than that. But to catch a 20 out of here would be quite cool. So I'm still watching out for that barn owl, which he just comes out over there somewhere. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here unless this rod screams off in the next 20 seconds. I'm about to bring it in. Amazing place, love it. Definitely would like to do a full day session here. Can't see it there, but stuff's up there at the car. Got a few final things to pack up, and then yeah, back home after 3 fishes in on my first trip here. I'm definitely going to bring meat with me next time I come. That's what everyone seems to say that works really well. So there'll definitely be some meat being brought, and yeah, now I know it a little bit better. Got a bit more information on it. Do that from the get-go, and I think yeah, Alf will quite like it here. You can do some surface fishing, which he loves doing. They seem to encourage it here randomly. Everyone seems to say, like, get surface fishing, which I did have a go on this afternoon for a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.